All right, you guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Fox's Brew. So we're going to be switching over to Twitter here in a sec, going over one that's blowing up, and the person doesn't like the fact it's blowing up because unfortunately it's blowing up for the wrong reason. To sum it up at the moment until we read all the other messages and get a clearer picture, maybe try to figure out what's going on. If you come into content creating, streaming, anything like that, you are not going to blow up overnight. This is not, and I've explained this before in my video, streaming isn't for the weak. Do not expect coming in and start making money, because that's not how all of this works. This takes time. It messes with your mental health, and you have to build a following. You have to be entertaining. There's so much to it. It's not one of those get quick, easy type of things. It takes time and a good long while. So we're gonna switch over to Twitter and read the messages and see if there's like a clearer picture to it, or if this person is really upset at the fact that they're not making money. So what we're going to do here is we're going to read the message that is gaining traction. We're going to read the comments down below. And then we're going to go to the profile, scroll all the way down to this message and see what they have posted afterwards. So this is Momo. And they say, I will be terminating my VTubing activities effective today, June 22nd, 2026. I've had health complications, I'm running out of money, and I don't see the point in VTubing anymore if nobody's gonna help me financially. Thank you for staying with me till the end. Sincerely, Momo. And then they would comment, hello, please refer to my pinned post to know a bit more. There has been some misunderstanding, and I hope everyone can understand where I came from making this tweet. Thank you. Is this Bay, or am I missing something? This is the main person that's like really calling her out. So Barry says, girl, quit making up lies. We've seen what you want the money for. The VTuber model you want but can't afford. Acting like you are entitled to other people's hard-earned money when you don't want to work hard yourself. You deserve nothing when you put in nothing. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Because apparently there was these images that she had posted before. So it says, oh my god, that's it. I'm rebranding. I need money quickly. I'll do a post later on to explain, but I need a VTuber model urgently. I have a debut coming up and I won't have my model. I can't afford to reschedule. I'm hungry for a VTuber model. I cannot afford. I need one if I want to join a VTuber group I've been eyeing. Sigh. But let me just start off by saying, if you have not seen the videos people are posting about VTuber companies, they are not doing so well right now. It's a good thing, but considering what happened with, what was it, VShojo, Neo Sanji, and a couple other ones, it don't really look that good to be going into. Now, it's totally your choice. Because being an indie VTuber, it's hard unless you can form a group, like form a really good friend group and start sharing each other's stuff, go into each other's streams, make sure you know everyone's schedule, help promote each other. That's one of the best ways of doing it without joining a company. But you gotta make sure you've got really good friends that's gonna have your back and not put a knife in it later. So Barry took that screenshot, had posted it in the comments. And then Momo comes in and says, I think there was a misunderstanding. The screenshot you've shown is me in need of money for a proper VTube model. I never said the money was for anything else, right? Did I miss something? And Barry says, you still think you're deserving of people's money and to be supported financially when you half-ass it all for a month. The entitlement is fucking bonkers. How long has they... We're gonna go back and scroll through and see if we can find when they first started, because if they've only started VTubing for like a month, maybe even a couple months, yeah, you're not gonna have money coming into you like that. I don't get why these other streamers are talking about, hey, become a streamer, it's easy money, you can grab it. They're not talking about the hard work that goes into possibly making money. No, but seriously, would they expect their tweet to blow up and to gain hundreds of donations? Account created a few weeks. Oh, so apparently, wait, are they talking about the Twitter account? Or are they talking about the account themselves as the VTuber? Pre-debut and no established fan base either. My heart goes out to all VTubers with health complications, but not to entitled people. I feel that. Because unfortunately, and you know, if this is really true and they were really just wanting to help for like medicine and they weren't gonna scam people for the VTuber, yeah, this is kind of effed up. But you also have to see it from everybody else's point of view. There have been so many people, so many VTubers that aren't around anymore because they did scam people. They wanted people to feel bad for them so they could get the money to do whatever they were wanting. And then poof, they're gone. Now, there's a chance some of them came back and rebranded under a different name, but it's kind of hard to expose someone like that unless they kind of like expose themselves somehow. So then Momo goes, I didn't expect it to blow up, honestly. I just wanted to tell my current fans that I'll be going. That's fine itself, however, it's a bad mindset to have for a lot. The last part was completely unnecessary to say out loud. It's making your statement of, I just wanted to tell my fans that I'll be going, all the more less genuine if you felt like you had to add that at the end. Yeah, that's a little bit off. I mean, I get wanting to tell those that are following you that you're basically ending your career due to health issues and you need the money for that. 224 followers, 1.1 million views, the most blanted botting I've ever. Oh my gosh, I hope I didn't get botted, whether it's you or someone else doing it. That's a little sussy. So, let's see if we can find and copy. Let's just look at their Twitch stats. Oops. Let's see. Are they gonna pop up? Or maybe they've taken their channel down. Let me see if their channel's up. Maybe they've like named it a little bit different. Oh, it's not up. They don't even have a link. Let's scroll down and see if maybe there's a link somewhere. Oh, no. So it looks like they joined Twitter June 9th. That's their first post. I'm hungry for a VTuber. Oh, and they're still here. Granted, I would have thought these would have went missing. Oh, wow. And we have no way of checking their Twitch. Because at one point, didn't she say she was a streamer or debut? Hold up. Okay, let me just scroll back to the top. We'll scroll down to the other messages. All right, so we found where she retweet, whatever you call this. Anyways, she goes, I didn't think this would blow up, and all for the bad reasons. Oh well, maybe Twitter was not the right platform for me. Twitter, how do we put it? Twitter is full of drama, unfortunately, and unless you can handle people coming at you, this is not the platform for you to be at. But though, I wanted to look at this because this is a little concerning. Already at 5,000 views. Thank you guys so much. I don't know what to say. I'll make sure to upload more consistently from now on. But we can't even see your Twitch account. You have no links to any other streaming platform. So how are we supposed to find you? I mean, granted, she could have taken it down because she did say that she was terminating her VTubing stuff. So we scroll up just a little bit more and it says, hello, I just saw the 29,000 views on my graduating post. Thank you so much, angels. It truly gives me hope to go on. Although all the odds are against me, truly unexpected, you guys are magical. Thank you for making me believe. I love you. Furthermore, despite all the love, I won't be coming back. I don't know how else to work this. Sorry, I hope my little angels keep having fun and defeat those angry little demons with your magical powers. I'm kind of curious. What's it saying in the comments? Graduating, did you even debut? You can't debut if you haven't actually done anything. I we'll have to go back, but I don't think I saw a debut. You're not graduating, you're quitting, you're not an idol, stop LARPing, VTwitter, that's what. Then it goes, wow, and now I've hit over 100 followers. I should be celebrating, but... And then this is her graduating report. Official report from Momo to my dearest little angels. I began my VTubing activities in March of 2025 as an indie group with friends. It was going well, but there had been many issues within the group, which ultimately led to its dissolution in February of 2026. After the disband, I desperately tried to cling to my old VTuber identities because I did not want to let go of the beautiful memories I had made. Despite everything, I tried my best and clung onto it. Then at the start of the month, I had enough. I decided to delete everything and rebrand. That meant no model, no assets, nobody to support me. I was by myself. I watched some tutorials on how to grow as a VTuber, what it meant to be solo, how to take care of everything by yourself. At first, I thought I was doing well, posting my terrible art, getting 100 views. I was so happy that so many people finally saw me as a individual. Unless they're posting the stuff somewhere else or they like completely got rid of it and changed into this angel. What was she before? I was so happy that so many people finally saw me as an individual. I prepared for my debut, then got scammed and scammed a little more, but I still believe I could do it. However, some of the videos I watched completely wrecked my view on the VTubing world. Many videos I watched claimed that professional VTubing was a quick money scheme and that I could get everything for free if I was cute enough. Oh my god. I mean, unless they were like older videos, the newer videos I've seen where people are trying to explain the VTube community and like what goes into it with being a good VTuber, talks about how it takes time, that it's not quick, easy, and you need to like stick to what makes you happy, because the people that are coming in and viewing your content, they can tell when you're not having fun. It's just something that chat can just tell. So I committed to the bit. I made myself appear cute, soft, angelic, and blindly followed what they told me because I thought it was the right thing. Eventually, I got sick of it. Ever since our disband, I didn't really want to be a VTuber anymore, but I thought I could find people just like them. As you already know, I couldn't, so I gave up. I wanted to put all my thoughts here to think about what I believed and what was true. I posted my graduation message just to let my friends know that I would not be posting anymore. I did not expect it to reach people who had never heard of me before. They told me that VTubing wasn't just about the money, but really about the experience itself. That's right. It's about the experience. It's about the journey that you make along the way. About making friends, having fun, streaming to a community that loves you, and never realized that until now because you are watching the wrong videos. My thing is, when it comes to the VTuber space, look for the newest videos. If any of them are trying to like give you scammy ideas to try to get you to grow as quickly, don't listen to that. Not everything is grow big within a few weeks, even a couple months. It takes time. Even a lot of the other VTubers, it took them a couple years before they got big. And some of them, they just got big because they hung out with some of those bigger VTubers beforehand. This isn't really me coming back. I still plan on leaving this account as it is, as a memorial. I don't expect every single person who saw my graduation post to see it either. I just want people who were with me until the end to know that I made a mistake and that they shouldn't do what I did. This will be the last post I make here. Thank you, my dearies, for staying just a little longer after goodbyes. Thank you for everything. I love you. Let's see what it says over here. I don't get it. Just be you. Well, it's nice to pretend and delve into persona. That persona still needs to revolve around yourself. Yep. Don't just fake it. Be yourself. VTubing isn't gonna make you rich right away. Maybe later if you're lucky. Do it because you enjoy hanging out with people and entertaining. People come and go. This makes no sense that you would start over when you have something already worth continuing. Put stock in yourself, not the model. If you truly love being a VTuber, money isn't what you should be seeking. Yes, it's nice, but it should be a should not be a number one priority. Exactly. Trying to find those true friends of yours, people that you can hang out with, collab with, the whole journey with your community and stuff. That's what you should be looking for, not the whole money. You're branded yourself as an identity of a group, not yourself. The bait is entertaining and sad at the same time. There is plenty of customizable models now for multiple VTuber artists. Yeah, and that's one of the things. Now, beforehand, when it came coming into the VTube community, no one had that. No one had dropped a customizable VTube model until, was it Suika? I butchered the name so bad, but this lovely lady right here. And then everybody else was dropping it. There could have been some beforehand, but she's like the main one I know that when hers dropped, it like blew up. You need to step back and consider what you want, not as what you were as part of a group. This is a hobby at best before it can even be considered full-time, and that is with built community, friends, and fans that love talking and being around you. Networking yourself and putting yourself out there is a genuine gets you pretty far in life. I know I've gained many followers by being kind, not pushing, and just having fun. You are you at the end of the day. You're not in a group, but you still consider yourself as part of a group. Also, being overly cutesy comes off as fake to many people. Yeah, I agree with that. So they will be more than likely to not want to watch you. Sorry, but that is the harsh reality. VTubing is a hobby until you have a community that truly wants to support you. Yes, and we're liking that. That is truth right there. All right, so let's see. And that's when she said, "Hello, please refer to my pinned post to know a bit more. There has been some misunderstanding, and I hope everyone can understand where I came from making this tweet. Thank you. Just wanted to come on here. This is just not true. It saddens me to see people misinterpreting what I'm trying to communicate to everyone. I'm not selling anything and I'm not in debt. Please just listen. Please don't listen to lies. VTubers on Twitter are so mean." I mean, granted, yes, people on Twitter can be really mean, but considering what we saw towards the end of the page when you're like, oh, I'm trying to join this group, I need to rebrand, this, that, and the other, it doesn't help. Now, granted, you can't help when you start having health issues. That's not something that you can prevent or whatnot. But it does look a little bit sussy because you just said that you had over 100 followers. What was it? Hit over 100 followers. I should be celebrating, but and then down here you had already at 5,000 views. Now granted, it's hard to tell, and because we can't even see anything before, like what kind of content this person was pushing out, it's hard to tell when it's that person that's view botting or if someone had view botted them. So can't really go about that. It's sussy, not gonna lie, and everybody's gonna be on edge, especially when they see like a spike in like views and stuff. VTuber Momo announced in a VTubing activities due to lack of donations and health issues. It feels terrible to let go off VTubing, especially after the sudden fame. I mean, this isn't really, I don't know, I wouldn't say this is the type of fame you want to grow off of, especially when there's nothing for people to even go back and look at. I'm sorry to everyone that believed in me. I hope I can make up for it in the future. In the meantime, wait for me. See what people have said in the comments. My personal opinion and advice, if you wish to be, the post you made that got a lot of traction did not make you look good. No going around that. You will have to slowly remove the negativity that post generated and build goodwill. This, however, should not be your priority. Your priority is offline. Yeah, if you're dealing with health issues right now, that's where your focus needs to be. You don't need to be worrying about what people are saying about you online. Get yourself, your health, everything good, and then come back. But fair warning, like I've said before, being a content creator, streamer, that it hits your mental health hard. Right now, get your health and your personal life and affairs affairs in order, ensure you have stable life financials too. Only when you become comfortable again, stand on solid ground, then consider generally if you have any passion or desire for VTubing. This time not as some get rich plan, but VTubing for the sake of it, because it's your hobby and your interests. I got traction in the form of you looking really, really bad. There's no way to productively spin that. Like I said, and like this person said too, you know, you can come back, but you need to like work on yourself. Get yourself better. Yeah, unfortunately, the rest of the comments, it don't look good. Maybe if I worded this better, none of this would have happened. I don't think it's so much if you would have worded it better. It's the fact that you had put down at the bottom that you needed a model and all this other stuff. Then, what was it? Couple days later, you were talking about having health issues and you needed money for it. I would be terminating my VTuber activities effective today. I've had health complications, I'm running out of money, and I don't see the point in VTubing anymore if nobody's gonna help me financially. Yeah, that right there does not help you. That just screams entitlement to me. You don't say stuff like that. That would take a minute. Okay, so as far as I know, she wasn't asking money for her health, but that right there, if nobody's gonna help me financially, that just screams entitlement. That's gonna take some time to try to come back from. Hate those posts that say I do this better than that person because I've been here longer. Is it that bad that I just didn't know about VTubing itself and how the community was gonna react? I know that I said something wrong, but I don't think it's worth making a fuss about. It's still, I don't know. I mean, because if you take it down, that's gonna look bad. And you're still gonna have people saying the entitlement and all that other stuff. One of the other things, just thinking about this, one of the other things that might be helpful before you come into the VTubing space, or like model streaming and stuff like that, and before you start making posts, maybe hang out with other people that are VTubers, talk to them, communicate with a lot of them, and like ask their point of view to a lot of this stuff. That could probably be helpful too. Probably get a lot more information, and they could probably point you in the direction of like what videos you should watch, or point you in the direction of other people that might have that information for you. So let's see. It's so irritating to see people bully me because this was 20 hours ago too. It's so irritating to see people bully me because I wasn't aware of the Twitter side of the VTubing community. I just wanted to have fun making assets and have a new model for myself, but ultimately stopped because of health issues. Let's see what it says. Originally, I stopped my activities because my back was killing me. I had plans to come back once my health had gotten better. I have yet to finish my emotes, but everything else is ready for me to debut. Oh, so she hasn't even debuted yet. Oh, then wait. How was she getting the views if she hasn't even debuted yet? Was she... Okay, hold up. So she was streaming with another model first. She had everything ready, but she needed a new model. But yet, you have no links where people could even follow your old stuff, or where to find you on like the streaming platforms. Then she goes to say, I've yet to finish emotes, but everything else is ready for me to debut. On top of my issues, I've had trouble paying rent. Therefore, when I posted my early graduation message, it was just for my current fans, right? Tell them that I wouldn't be there anymore, but I had plans to come back. But that's what the other person was saying in the comments. You need to get your shit together before you try coming in and seeing this as making money. This needs to be viewed as a hobby. Never about the money, because we've seen people, unfortunately, from like Cinder, because she's seen it as a business, so it's about the money. That should just be an extra bonus. This should be about building communities, building relationships, building friendships, everything like that. Not coming in and thinking, oh, well, this is going to be my paycheck and I'm good to go. These other people that I'm going to be collabing with are going to be like business partners or whatever. Because unfortunately, you do have a lot of people that come in too that will start collabing with other people, and use those to get the follows, and then when they get enough follows from that person, they won't speak to them no more and they'll move on to another bigger creator. That's the F up part when it comes to this VTube community, unfortunately. Let's see, unfortunately my post reached an audience of big VTubers who saw an opportunity to boost their own engagement by giving their honesty, unless 2 cents butchering this on the situation, and now the post has 1 million views and none of them actually understand what's going on. I'm well aware of my mistakes. Do you think you're the only one who pointed it out? I just wanted to tell my current friends that I would be leaving, and no, it wasn't a cash grab, otherwise I wouldn't be posting this. I was wrong by the people who believed in me, who I believed. Girl, at this point, because this would be difficult, stay offline. Don't worry about trying to correct everything, because this is just going to keep dragging out, which is going to mess with your mental health, which could cause you to be worse. I would just completely like delete the app until you are better, until you've got your finances under control, and then come back. But I wouldn't talk anymore about this stuff. I would move on from it once you're able to come back. And if people try to bring it up, you can simply say, like, give them the first warning. We're not talking about it. That's in the past. I've learned from my mistakes. I'm sorry people took it the wrong way. I tried explaining, but I just want to move forward from this. I am learning from my past mistakes. That's it. And then if people still bring it up, block them. That is the whole reason for the block button. Just block them and move on. You don't need people like that. Let's see. Where were we? Here we go. If I had watched the same videos, maybe Waffobean's videos, it would have gone better. By the way, she's also one of the big creators who used me to boost their engagement and a little bit more. I just think it's kind of disgusting. As a big creator, you shouldn't be bullying smaller creators. Now, you say right here, if I had watched the same videos, maybe Waffobean's videos, it would have gone better. By the way, she's also one of the big creators who used me to boost their engagement a little bit more. I just think it's kind of disgusting. As a big creator, you shouldn't be bullying smaller. Well, let's see. This is her YouTube page. I've watched a couple of her videos, and really all she's talking about is advice to help. I'm not seeing where she's talking about Momo specifically, so let's go to her page. This is basically where you can find her design. Looking for different art styles, full design. And see, this one was posted on June 21st. So, I don't know. Repost. Thank you for supporting. Special announcement. It took me 3 years to get here. The VTuber mental health. And I just watched this one. Look how cute. Profile picture. VTube Studio tips. Yeah, I'm not seeing where she's apparently talking about Momo. So I don't know where that's coming from. Now, it could be in one of her other videos, I don't know. But so far from like the two I've watched, here, let me put a pause in this and watch just a couple more. Okay, so I watched both these videos along with, that was the first one, and then this one down here, because this was the one that she was promoting on her like Twitter page. And all of it is just helpful advice, so I don't understand where Momo's coming from. I guess let me know in the comments. I don't think they were bullying, simply saying, because, and I think I've talked about this before, we have seen people come in and then beg for money. And it gets annoying, especially when you don't have a community built. Personally, it's still a little tough because to me, it's very uncomfortable. I get uncomfortable when people like that I'm hanging out with or collabing with, and they're like, send me money. I need money for this. I need money for that. They're like, ugh. Like, I'm sorry I'm calling some of my friends out on that, but that is very, very uncomfortable. Let's see. Creators, just because you find their choice of words weird, Waffobean is not the only one, obviously. Please don't send any hate to her or anyone, but this was just to say that using me to boost your engagement is kind of stupid. Thanks for listening. Little extra, I won't be coming back in case you were wondering. Good riddance, I guess. But girl, that you're still commenting, you're still posting and stuff like that. Just go take care of yourself is what I'm saying. Let this die out. This is like a flame right now. Let it die out. Focus on yourself and not this stuff. Get your health better. Get your finances under control so you still have a place. Let's see. Wait, I think that's what we were reading. Yeah. Also, me saying graduating just meant that I won't be streaming anymore. Yes, I used to stream. Shocking, right? I wish you had links so we could go watch, though. Not gonna lie. How am I even supposed to defend myself anymore? I feel sad knowing I probably won't see any nice messages for the next month at least. It is too much to ask to just be left alone to think a bit. Hopefully, I won't have to respond to new allegations. This is what I'm saying. You need to get off the internet. You need to just delete Twitter. That's what you need to do. Delete Twitter at the moment. Okay, everyone can stop making my posts gain traction. Will anyone even listen or shut up? It's like I'm talking to a wall trying to stop people on the other side. And I apologize for my poor choice of words during my graduation post, but gosh, this isn't your business. When you become a content creator, it kind of is like everyone's business though. You're putting yourself out there, unfortunately. Now, granted, I do believe people deserve their own privacy and things should be more behind the scenes. But because you did put that post out there and unfortunately it gained the wrong people, it's not going the way you thought, or you probably didn't even think it was going to go anyway. Like you said, you were just literally trying to let the people that follow you now know that you're basically stepping away for a while. And to all the people who follow me because of this whole thing, you can unfollow now if you have nothing nice to say. Thank you. I wasn't having fun streaming anymore. I wiped everything for a reason. What happened to Saba? This is what I'm saying though. You just need to get off the internet. Let's see. There's a comment. From what I heard, she's been rather unwell. So, okay, so this has nothing to do with the stuff from before. Okay, good. But yeah, girl, I would say delete Twitter. Delete it. You don't need it, especially with all this stuff happening right now. Go take care of yourself. Make sure you're better. Get your finances under control. And then when you feel like you're absolutely ready, then come back. Remember, there's the block button. Block these people. So that's all I have to say on this. Thank you all, and we will see y'all next time.